Poland's economic system is similar to the United States system as it is an open market, but the difference is that Poland is part of the European Union, which is a leading player in the global economy. The currency in Poland is challenging as it uses the zloty, which is pictured to the right there, which is different than the European Union's euro, which is used in the Eurozone within Europe, and also different than the US dollar. So like discussed in a previous slide, foreign exchange risk and rates will need to be fully understood. Although the political system in Poland is democratic, like the United States, it is a parliamentary representative democratic republic with a president who is head of the state and prime minister who is head of the government. Pictured to the right there is the Poland president and the prime minister. The legislative power is held by a bicameral parliament with a 460-seat lower house and a 100-seat Senate. There are some regional security concerns as Russia has invaded Poland's neighbor Ukraine, which Poland does a lot of trade with, and the conflict is currently ongoing. The legal system in Poland is civil law, which uses a detailed set of laws organized into codes, whereas the US uses common law that is based on tradition and history. As far as international trade, Poland defers to the European Union rules where an electric vehicle company must fit the European Union requirements of vehicles and batteries and other components. Poland is part of the European Union trade bloc. It is a economic it is an economic union that has 27 member states in Europe and is a leading player in the world's economy. There is free trade among the member states of the European Union, no customs controls between the European Union member states, and it can take advantage of trade within the large harmonized market of 450 million inhabitants in the European Union. A large part of the bilateral trade agreements that Poland has are in conjunction with the European Union. So not only does Poland enjoy free trade with the European Union, but with all the other bilateral trade agreements that the European Union has. Some important and beneficial bilateral trade agreements that Poland has are with the United States in the form of the informal EU-US trade agreement, which Poland has already exported $804 million in electric batteries to the US in 2024. It also has a bilateral trade agreement with Canada through the CETA, Canada-European Union Economic and Trade Agreement, which started in 2017, and in 2024, merchandise trade reached $4.6 billion. Bilateral trade with China through the EU-China Comprehensive Agreement on Investment has grown 10% every year from 2018 to 2023. And in 2023, trade between the two nations reached $42 billion. So as you can see, Poland is very active in trading with multiple countries and has many current trade relations across the globe. A few strategies that international businesses are implementing in Poland are contract manufacturing to take advantage of the highly educated workforce in Poland and the lower labor rates compared to the rest of Europe. To the right, you can see Gdańsk University of Technology and the Warsaw University of Technology, which are just two of many universities scattered throughout the country of Poland. Also to the right, you can see Polish workers in a Toyota manufacturing plant where Toyota has set up and is taking advantage of lower labor rates in Poland. Another strategy is joint venture, where a domestic firm develops a partnership with a non-domestic firm, and the control is shared between the two. Or building a foreign subsidiary like Toyota has done in the picture, and like Ascend Elements that has recently agreed to build a location in Poland. They are a US EV battery firm that plans to build a $1.25 billion battery materials plant in Poland. The Poland The Polish government has offered a $320 million grant to help build the facility, and similar to contract manufacturing, Ascend will take advantage of the educated workforce that Poland has, along with best practices in battery manufacturing, as Poland is Europe's largest lithium-ion battery manufacturer. I think your company would do very well in Poland, and setting up a location in the country with the help of the Polish government will lead to multiple years of profitable success. Thank you for your time, and I hope that this presentation has given you great insight on investing and growing in Poland.